Okay, I got somewhere between 3 and 4 minutes.
All right.
Okay. We're gonna start at 3 o'clock, yeah?
Yeah. Johnny, ready?
So I hope everybody had their pee break. It's not really that long. We're only do about a half an hour, 35 minutes.
I didn't have no work, so I didn't want to pee.
Have you got water handy if you need it?
I got a water bottle up there. He said to just let him know.
They'll grab it for you if you get a little bit dried out.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Hey, you're good on headset right now.
Actually, I'll take some now before we start.
2.5 minutes in your
Hit the
time.
record
2.5
button.
minutes left.
Yeah.
Wow, dangerous cables, I better stay away.
You guys can hear me? Everyone can hear me? Just give a mic check. Just speak to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, camera 4.
Yes.
I can't hear you.
Hello. I can hear camera 4. I can hear him.
Can everyone else hear
So
me?
we did all our promotion
Yeah.
for the show?
Everybody else can hear Rod. It's fine, don't worry.
He
2
can
minutes.
hear me.
Did you post the one with
Yeah, 2 minutes there. Yeah, I can hear him. I can hear him. So why? I don't know why you
I
can't hear
think
him.
why the mic is off.
I posted
It's not working.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can
There. Now. Can you hear him now?
Lion, I can hear you. I can hear you,
You can't hear them? You're in the listening?
Yeah, I think so. You can all hear each other.
Any of them now? Can you hear them now, Wyatt? Can you hear YN now?
Lion, we can hear Lion. Lion can't hear.
Still be relaxed for another minute.
It's fine, just go without it. It's fine.
Actually, you can be relaxed for
I
35
cannot hear
If you
them.
guys have any problems, relay them to me and I'll relay them to YN.
Okay. Okay, Zachary.
Oh, yeah.
1 minute to air.
I cannot hear. I cannot hear Raj.
It's fine. I just told them they'll relay the information to me and I'll relay it to you.
1 minute, okay?
Then if you are talking, both the hands are off.
Yeah, but we have to have that first. So we're starting with
This
that.
is a program. This is a program.
That is live right now. We're cutting to this, then it's going to be camera 1 on standby. Don't worry. 30 seconds to airtime.
Okay, 30 seconds, you can call them out. Yeah.
Okay.
Just don't say
Okay.
3, 2,
Camera
1.
4 in position. Camera
Silent
3
by
in
then.
position. And
Hands in your head.
camera 1.
Audio's up? Audio's up?
Alright, we're
Turn
gonna
the-
live in 10
Turn the mics
seconds.
on.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Live. Check. Camera 1. Left.
We were both young when I first saw you. I close my eyes and the flashback starts. I'm standing there on a balcony of summer air. See the lights, see the party, the ball gowns. See you make your way through the crowd and say hello. Little did I know
Cut camera 1.
that you were Romeo, you were throwing parables, and my daddy said, stay away from Juliet. Now it's nothing to me, I was begging you, please don't go. And I said, waiting for you, but you never come. It's this in my head, I don't know what to think. Getting nailed to the ground and pulled out of rain and sand. Marry me, Juliet, you never have to be alone. I love you and that's all I really know. I talk to your dad, go pick out a white dress. It's a love story, baby, just say yes. Oh, we were both young when I first saw you.
Welcome to Studio Red Live, a collaboration between 106.9 The X and Fanshaw's TV and film program. I'm your host, Finch Neves, and this week we are joined by the lovely Charlotte Hartman. That was beautiful. Thank you so much for sharing with us. Love a little Taylor Swift. Have a little bit of fun with it.
Love Taylor.
Now, thank you so much for being here today. We're so glad to have you. I wanted to ask you a little bit about your start in music. Is there a song or a musician, something that made you want to pick up guitar for the first time?
Well, I originally started music when I was 3, but it was actually my sister's husband. He came into the family when I was around 12, and he has a guitar, and so I started playing his, and that's kind of how I got into guitar. The first song I ever learned was "I'm Yours" by Jason Mraz, but I was also playing a bit of Johnny Cash and like old country at the time.
And there's the country coming.
Yes.
But the first one being Jason Mraz, "I'm Yours." Do you think that maybe there's a little bit of influence from that in any of how you play now or anything like that?
Yes, I really love playing like the indie folk style of music. Yeah.
Perfect. Well, we're looking forward to hearing that, more of that, and more other songs from you today. The next song is Charlotte Hartman.
Thank you. This is Chasing Cars by Snow Patrol. We'll do it all, everything on our own. We don't need anything or anyone. If I lay here, if I just lay here, would you lie with me and just forget the world? I don't quite know how to say how I feel. Those 3 words are said too much, they're not enough. If I lay here, if I just lay here, would you lie with me and just forget the world? Forget what we're told before we get too old. Show me a garden that's bursting into life. Let's waste time chasing cars around our heads. I need your grace to remind me to find my own. If I lay here, if I just lay here, would you lie with me and just forget the world? Forget what we're told before we get too old. Show me a garden that's bursting into life. All that I am, all that I ever was, is here in your perfect eyes. They're all I can see. If I lay here, if I just lay here, would you lie with me and just forget the world?
That was Charlotte Hartman with Chasing Cars by Snow Patrol. I love that song. I'm not going to lie, you had me singing along.
That's the Grey's Anatomy fans for you.
Is that a Grey's Anatomy reference?
That's the Grey's Anatomy, like one of their theme songs is Chasing Cars.
Really?
Mhm.
So when you think of that song, or maybe some other ones, do you ever have like an image in your head? Maybe it is the Grey's Anatomy, that kind of logo going by.
Well, when I think of, Chasing Cars, like, a lot of people reference it to Grey's Anatomy because it was in one of, like, the most famous scenes on Grey's Anatomy, yeah.
Mm-hmm. For other songs, do you maybe have someone that's important in your life or anything?
Yeah, all the songs kind of have a bit of a deeper meaning. They all sort of have a backstory that fits different people's lives and stuff.
Mm-hmm. And is that image part of what lets you really perform and kind of tie some of that emotion in?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely.
Perfect. Now, this is Studio Red Live, a partnership by Fanshaw's 106.9 The X and our wonderful friends at Fanshaw's TV and Film. And you are a second year in the Music Industry Arts program
Yes.
here. I want to ask you if there's any aspect of your program that you feel has really brought out your inner talent as a musician, really honed who you are as a performer.
I love performing, so there's the performance class. I do find that the collaboration aspect of the program, there's a lot of collaborating that goes on between the students, and whenever I work with someone else, it always makes my songs in my musical performance better.
And I understand that music industry arts is broader than just people hoping to be artists, hoping to be performers.
Yeah.
What kind of scope in the music industry are you hoping to fill?
Definitely I want to be an artist, first and foremost. I also have my marketing diploma, and so I think that music business is also something I want to get into, and helping other artists with their music and with their management and stuff. But yeah, I mainly want to be an artist.
A noble pursuit on the back half, if that doesn't work out.
I love working with social media, so.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully there's no need for that, and I'm sure that based on this performance we can see that there won't be. If you're going to be an artist and you're going to be playing for the masses, is there one kind of key milestone, one moment that you feel would really just solidify the fruition of your goals?
Performing at the Grand Ole Opry in Nashville.
And the Grand Ole Opry being this famous country music house, just house of the greats, really,
Yes,
right?
Yes. Yeah.
Do you feel that there's one musician, dead or alive, out there, someone that if you were given the chance at the Grand Ole Opry, it would be the best possible experience of performance? Someone, maybe even a song specifically.
Oh man, that's a tough one. There's all of them,
Yeah.
any of them. I would be grateful to perform with any big country star out there.
Yeah. Do you have a modern country legend that you feel really you look up to?
My favorites are Kelsey Ballerini, Maren Morris, and Carrie Underwood. And that's it.
Wonderful. Perfect. Well, we can't wait to hear more from you right here on Studio Red Live.
Okay, the next song is Jesus Take the Wheel by Carrie Underwood. She was driving last Friday on her way to Cincinnati on a snow-white Christmas Eve. Going home to see her mama and her daddy with the baby in the backseat. 15 miles to go and she was running low on faith and gasoline. It'd been a long, hard year. She had a lot in her mind and she didn't pay attention. She was going way too fast. Before she knew it, she was spinning on a thin black sheet of glass. She saw both the lights flash before her eyes. She didn't even have time to cry. She was so scared. She threw her hands up in the air. Jesus, take the wheel. Take it from my hands, 'cause I can't do this on my own. I'm letting go So give me one more chance to save me from this road I'm on. Jesus, take the wheel. It was still getting colder when she made it to the shoulder and the car came to a stop. She cried when she saw that baby in the backseat sleeping like a rock. And for the first time in a long time, she bowed her head to pray. She said, I'm sorry for the way I've been living my life. I know I've got to change. So from now on tonight, Jesus, take the wheel, take it from my hands, 'cause I can't do this on my own. I'm letting go, so give me one more chance to save me from this road I'm on. Oh, Jesus, take the wheel. Oh, oh. Oh, I'm letting go, so give me one more chance to save me from this road I'm on. Jesus, take the wheel. And the next one is Human by Christina Perry. I can hold my breath. I can bite my tongue. I can stay awake for days if that's what you want. Be your number one. I can fake a smile. I can force a laugh. I can dance and play the part if that's what you ask. Give you all I am. I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. But I'm only human, and I bleed when I fall down. Only human, and I crash and I break down. Your words in my head, knives in my heart. You build me up and I fall apart, 'cause I'm only human. I can turn it on. Be a good machine. I can hold the weight of the world if that's what you need. Be your everything. I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. But I'm only human, and I bleed when I fall down. Only human, and I crash and I break down. Your words in my head, knives in my heart. You build me up and I fall apart, 'cause I'm only human. I'm only human, only human, just a little human. I can take so much till I've had enough. But I'm only human, and I bleed when I fall down. Only human, and I crash and I break down. Your words in my head, knives in my heart. You build me up and I fall apart, 'cause I'm only human.
This is Finch Neves here with Studio Red Live, brought to you by 106.9 The X and Fanshaw's film and TV program, as well as the one and only Charlotte Hartman. That was beautiful. I love that song. And I gotta ask, I just have a feeling here, one guitar nerd to another. You got a name for your guitar, right?
I actually don't.
Can we do it right here?
Yes.
What do you want to name your guitar?
I don't know. You pick.
Well, we just did a Christina Perry. Wait, we just did a Christina Perry song, and it was gorgeous. What about Perry?
Sure, Perry. Okay, my guitar's name is Perry.
Hereby dub your guitar Perry the guitar.
Okay.
Perfect. Now, you have a few more songs coming up for us, 2 to be exact, and one of them is an original.
Yes.
What was the first instrument you played, and what kind of influenced you wanting to learn how to play?
My first instrument was piano.
It was piano?
Yes, and I started when I was 3 because my mom put me in the lessons. And then I continued and didn't stop.
Thank God she did.
Yes.
Look where we are now.
Yeah. I started with piano, and then I started playing flute when I was 15 in high school, and then I picked up guitar like in between then, and started singing.
You heard it here first. Multi-instrumentalist as well, Charlotte Hartman,
Yes.
here to just kind of show us all up, right?
I don't try to.
Oh, it just comes that naturally.
I mean, I've never. Yeah, it kind of does. Yeah. I don't know.
Awesome. Well, can you tell us a little bit about your process, your creative process when you're writing songs?
I always, I pretty much 95% of the time I start with lyrics. I get a lyric in my head, and then I kind of just I get like a line in my head, and then I start writing the entire song basically, and then I add guitar chords to it where it fits after. It's completely different from other people's writing.
Yeah. I was going to say that seems a little bit off from other things I've heard. Other thing that's interesting about Charlotte here that she revealed to me before the show is that she destroyed her toe and is here anyway because she loves each and every one of you so much.
Yeah.
Perfect. Well, Charlotte, where can we hear more of your music? Because, of course, we're going to want to.
I don't currently have music released, but I do have some music coming out. I'm doing a Christmas song that I'm going to release in December, and I'm also working on an original that I'm probably going to release in January or February, and you could hear that on any of the streaming platforms: Spotify, iTunes, Amazon Music, YouTube.
And you can find her on Instagram at Charlotte Hartman. But first, that original song.
Yes. Okay, this song it's an original, and it's called Don't Wanna Go. I always wanted to move out, move to a faraway town, live life on my own, away from my home. I always wanted you to see, I wanted to chase my dreams, but you didn't like the idea of being away from me. And so I stuck around, maybe I'm afraid now, I just gotta wait and see what life has in store for me. Maybe I'm so afraid to move far, because it might be too hard on the heart. I don't know, or maybe I don't wanna go. Maybe I'm so lost with the idea of having to be away from here, do this thing on my own. Maybe I don't wanna go. I always wanna make it big, move to Nashville, be a country queen. I always wanted everything to live out my dreams. I always wanted you to know I'd never let you go. You'd always be in my heart, no matter the distance apart. And so it's in my head, the dream I had since I was a kid. Maybe one day, just maybe one day, maybe I'm so afraid to move far, because it might be too hard on the heart. I don't know, Or maybe I don't wanna go. Maybe I'm so lost with the idea of having to be away from here, do this thing on my own. Maybe I don't wanna go. And I tell you, Mom and Dad, it'll happen someday, you can count on that. And I tell you, Mom and Dad, I ain't going nowhere. And I tell you, Mom and Dad, I gotta do my thing. You should know that. You should know that. Maybe I'm so afraid to move far, because it might be too hard on the heart. I don't know. Or maybe I don't wanna go. Maybe I'm so lost with the idea of having to be away from here, do this thing on my own. Maybe I don't wanna go. Oh, maybe I don't wanna go. Maybe I don't wanna go.
You're listening to Studio Red Live with me, Finch Neves, and Charlotte Hartman. You got to tell me a little bit of the backstory there.
Yeah, this song is basically about me, my battle in my brain about between moving to Nashville and staying here, and not wanting to move away from my family and stuff, but also wanting to chase my dreams.
And that's definitely a battle that comes throughout the song. It's powerful. Do you feel like there's any key lyrics, maybe one phrase that really stands separate?
Oh, I've never thought of that. I think maybe the first pre-chorus, it goes, so I stuck around, maybe I'm afraid now, I just gotta wait and see what life has in store for me. And I think that kind of ties it all in about I stuck around, and maybe that maybe I don't want to go, but maybe I do. It's sort of that back and forth.
Well, we certainly don't want to see you go, but also want to see you succeed, and I'm sure that we'll get to.
Yeah. Eventually, someday, as the song says, someday.
It's been amazing having you here with us at Studio Red Live, and for anyone who can't wait to hear you perform again, today's show will be played on Sunday at 8:30 p.m. on Fanshaw's 106.9 The X. A huge shout out to everyone involved. All of the crew, you guys are a huge part of making this a success. We appreciate you. And we're going to head out in a second. But first, Charlotte has just one more song for us.
Yes, I do. I'm a giant Swiftie, if there's one thing to know about me. And so I had to include 2 Taylor Swift songs in my set. And so this one is You Belong With Me by Taylor Swift. You're on the phone with your girlfriend, she's upset. She's going off about something that you said. She doesn't get your humor like I do. I'm in my room, it's a typical Tuesday night. Listen to the kind of music she doesn't like. She'll never know your story like I do. She wears short skirts, I wear t-shirts. She's cheer captain and I'm on the bleachers. Dream about the day when you wake up and find out what you're looking for. It's been here the whole time. If you could see that I'm the one who understands you. Been here all along, so why can't you see? You belong with me. You belong with me. Walk in the streets with you and your worn out jeans. I can't help thinking this is how it ought to be. Laughing on the park bench, thinking to myself, isn't this easy? And you've got a smile that could light up this whole town. Haven't seen it in a while since she brought you down. You say you're fine and know you're better than that. Hey, what you doing with a girl like that? She wears high heels, I wear sneakers. She's cheer captain and I'm on the bleachers. Dream about the day when you wake up and find that what you're looking for has been here the whole time. If you could see that I'm the one who understands, you've been here all along. So why can't you see you belong with me? Standing right here waiting at your back door all this time. How could you not know, baby? You belong with me. You belong with me. Oh, I remember you were driving to my house in the middle of the night. I'm the one who makes you laugh when you know you're about to cry. I know your favorite songs and you tell me about your dreams. Think I know where you belong, think I know what's with me. Can't you see that I'm the one who understands? You've been here all along, so why can't you see you belong with me? Standing right here waiting at your back door all this time. How could you not know, baby?